Good morning. Well, there's very few downsides from sleeping in a youth hostel. The one downside is if you get in a room with a snorer. Last night I was in the room with a snorer. Wasdale Head. Thanks for the suggestion, Rich. Now, I have been here before with Lynn some years ago, and the mood and the lights quite similar to what I had then. Some lovely low mist on the far horizon, slight ripple on the ground, and as you can see, tinge of colour. There's more boats than I would have liked, so I'm probably going to put on the 12 to 40. No, I'm not. I'm probably going to put on the 40 to 150, so I can isolate specific boats, and I'm hoping that during the morning, gold, some of them will rotate slightly, give a better angle. As you can see, the sun is rising, as I mentioned before, unless it was in a deleted video, but we won't go there. Colour over there is going to spread all over. The underside of the contrails is lighting up, which is always a good indicator that the sun is rising and there's going to be some colour. So I shall get the camera set up, see what we can get. Birds over to the right, and we're hoping they stay there. Yeah, lovely. It's probably minus a couple, but there's no wind. Just go away, go away. Yeah. I think there's no, it's a fence. I thought it was a jetty, but it's a fence. Anyway, got that out, got that out. So let's go, let's go. Cheers. I purposely set the video camera in such a way that you can see some of the clutter. You've got a bench there, you've got a bin. None of that's in the photograph, but it just goes to show how complicated this photograph is. There's ballpark 5, 10, probably 15 boats here, and they all seem to be facing that way. Ideally, we all want ideal, I like them to be facing towards me, but the wind must be such that it's orientating them away, and they're all crossing over. It's difficult to isolate a boat. Now, I've managed to do one down there, and there is a red boat. Where is it? Case in point, it's behind two other boats. Anyway, bit of colour coming up there. There's some absolutely lovely mist. Absolutely lovely. I'm wondering whether I can get further around. Yeah, not an easy one to photograph. I think I've had the best of the colour. Trying to pick out, there's a yellow one there, which could work, but again, it's side on. Oh, I sound like I'm complaining. It's side on. If I could go further on there to shoot, if I went further on there to get them in the good orientation, I'd have the buildings in the background. I'll have a look. Let's go and have a look. A lovely foreground reeds there. Yeah, it might work. Oh, complain, complain, complain. This is dicey. I'm not actually sure I'm walking on solid ground. There's a lovely frost and some lovely ice on the shore. I decided to come further away from the main Amble side. If anybody's in the lakes at the moment, it's Friday, the 14th of February, or if anybody was in the lake on Friday the 14th of February. This is absolutely glorious. It really, really, it doesn't get any better than this. I managed to find a little lone tree, and because I've come over here, the angle isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I can isolate far more of the boats. There's a lovely mist everywhere, all in the trees, all behind the trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. The lake itself's nice and calm, slight ripples, not a problem. I really wish I'd have brought my willies. I thought I won't need them, having been there, solid ground. But I've tried to get further along, and the part of the my feet are wet. There you go. Part of the ground has obviously been flooded with water. So although it looks quite solid, when you step on it, it's not. I've got my long lane, so I can really ice. I'm going to go for that little tree there. It's got some lovely curving character in it. Nice little reflection. There's a bit of a trunk to the left, whether it's from that same tree, whether it's fallen down and grown again, because some trees I've seen, yeah, I'll leave that. Even the contrails I don't care about. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping it sticks around. Again, I don't know this area that well. I don't think you can get around that side. Oh, glorious. And again, the boat that was facing me is moving slightly to the right. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Oh, I wish there was one. What I've got is I've got a set of 8 or 9 boats, big gap, and another 5 boats. That will make a lovely panorama, but there's a big gap in the middle. I'm going to see if I can isolate these in 2 separate patches. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Yeah, a couple of panoramas. I probably won't have to shoot them in portrait orientation as I usually do, because I can probably get enough data by doing them landscape. Gorgeous. Right, don't die. Get back. Ollie. Oh dear. I'm literally see if I can show you. How long have I got? 3 minutes of video left. Oh, again, it won't be the same angle as I was at. Yep, on that tripod was straight. You see what I mean? You've got the clump of boats there, and you've got the boats there with a big gap in the middle. Never satisfied. Anyway, let's get some photographs taken. Oh. Well, there's a saying in photography. Am I in the bloody frame? That's not the saying. Always strange when you shoot wide angle. The camera's actually pointing over there, but I'm still in the frame. Anyway, I digress. There's a saying in photography, always leave wanting more. And it really is a fantastic frame of mind. It's about not overdoing a scene, not working too hard, not milking everything from it, because there's always another time. So I thought I'd swing round to show you what's behind the camera. The action, if you like, is there, the mood is there, but as you can see, as the sun's rising, it's illuminating all the tops of the mountains whose name I don't know, but I'll put on the screen, probably. Even the trees, that's what they are, trees. Even the trees are starting to illuminate. And you probably won't be able to, there was somebody up there a moment ago. There's a little light. I can't work out whether that's a reflection of some glass or debris. Yeah, there's somebody just up there sitting down now. How bizarre. So I managed to capture the little lone tree there. I moved around as far as I could without drowning. There was no real colour to speak of. Slight hue, which worked really well. I'm just about finished here. Apologies for the unprofessional audio recorder. All 4 batteries on my Zoom have gone. Once you start to get your eye in, you see things that you wouldn't initially, or you didn't initially see. It is, as I've mentioned before, probably, it's like exercise. Professional athletes, don't just arrive and run. They exercise the muscles, and the light is absolutely gorgeous. So that's what I've been doing for the last hour and a half, exercising my muscle. And as I'm moving round, I saw some trees to my right, which you'll see the photographs of. Then I saw this in the background. You've got the main tree, which is just up, and you've got a little building just to the right of it. You can't see all the building, you can just see the chimney. But you have lovely layers. You've got the foundations of the buildings that are here. Then you've got the trees in the mid-ground, and you've got the larger tree in the further mid-ground. I've just invented a layer there. And then you've got the mountains in the background and the sky. So you've got 5 layers. Really add depth to the image. Glorious, absolutely glorious. This is probably one of the best mornings photography I've had. They just keep getting better and better. So I've no idea what time it is. There's people. Yeah, lovely layers, lovely photographs, panorama city here. Anyway, I shall sign off for there. Been an absolutely amazing morning. I hope you've got some sense of how I felt about this morning. That's what I always try to convey through my giddiness and excitement, because it's absolutely glorious, and you know what it feels like if you're watching this. You've been here, well, not here, you've been in this situation where it's absolutely awe-inspiring. Anyway, see ya. This better have bloody recorded. Who'd thought? So that's Waterhead. You can see the lone trees just around there. Not a particularly big one. We parked in the car park there and photographed from, I don't know, somewhere around there. Anyway, I've got a bit to go yet. See ya.